Have you ever walked away from a conversation, then hours later your brain suddenly plays it again? That awkward sentence, that tiny mistake, that one thing you wish you said differently. You might think you're overthinking, but your brain isn't trying to annoy you. It is actually trying to understand, predict, and protect you from future situations. This mental replay has a name: rumination. It happens when your mind repeatedly returns to the same thoughts, searching for meaning, answers, or a different outcome. Your brain is designed to remember moments that feel important. Social experiences often get stored deeply because relationships have always been connected to survival. That is why a simple conversation can feel bigger than it really was. Your brain treats social rejection, embarrassment, or uncertainty as signals worth analyzing. Think about the last time you said something awkward. Maybe nobody else noticed, but your brain kept returning to that moment because it wanted to fix it. Your mind is constantly asking, what happened? What did they think? What should I do differently next time? It searches for lessons. But sometimes the brain doesn't find an answer. Instead, it creates a loop where the same memory plays again and again without actually solving anything. The strange part is that your brain can replay both negative and positive conversations. A compliment, a conflict, or a confusing moment can all become mental recordings. The reason this happens is because your brain is built to predict the future. It reviews past moments to prepare you for what might happen next. Your brain asks questions like, did I say the right thing? Or, could I have handled that better? Because uncertainty feels uncomfortable. Humans naturally want closure. When a conversation feels unfinished, your mind may keep returning to it because it feels like an open tab waiting to be closed. This is why you sometimes create imaginary conversations in your head. You replay what happened and imagine what you could say if you had another chance. For some people, these mental replays become stronger during stress because the brain becomes more focused on finding possible mistakes or threats, but remembering a conversation does not always mean something went wrong. Sometimes your brain is simply processing an experience that mattered to you. The problem begins when reflection turns into endless repetition. Instead of learning from the moment, you become trapped inside the same mental replay. The good news is that you can train your brain to step out of these loops by noticing the thought instead of fighting it. The first step is realizing that a thought is not always a fact. Just because your brain repeats something doesn't mean it was important or negative. When a conversation comes back, try asking yourself, is my brain helping me solve something, or is it just replaying the same story? You can also redirect your attention back to the present moment. Your brain learns that it doesn't need to keep searching through the past. Remember, your brain replaying conversations is not a sign that something is wrong with you. It is a normal human process designed to understand experiences. The goal is not to stop thinking completely. The goal is to create a healthier relationship with your thoughts. The next time your mind replays a conversation, pause and notice it. Your brain may simply be asking for understanding, not punishment. Many people spend years criticizing themselves for overthinking, without realizing their brain is simply trying to protect them in its own way. So the next time a conversation returns to your mind, don't ask, why can't I forget this? Ask, what is my brain trying to help me understand?